Hello, welcome to the city of Nazca in Peru, known for the Nazca Lines, and I'm hoping to visit them on a budget today. I'm currently walking to the main road, which is headed north on the highway, because in that direction is the viewpoint over the Nazca Lines. When I arrived at my hotel yesterday, they immediately offered me a tour for around 130 to 150 soles, which is around £25, 20 to £25, something like that. But I'm hoping to do it on the cheap today, overall in total for under £3 British. ¿Tiene cambio? Sí. The bus is here. Gracias, que tengan buen día, chao. So I'm off the bus now at the viewpoint, and it looks like there was an old viewpoint over there on the other side of the road. And this looks like the new, improved one. Can I see any Nazca lines from here? I can see some sort of line behind there, but not much. And we did pass a cat on the way, which is all the way over there. I might walk down there after. And there's one plane flying about at the moment, which costs around £40 I think. These are the surroundings. There's the ticket office, and there's some fake geoglyphs on the wall there as well. It's quite loud here. Welcome to the tower viewpoint of Nazca. There's lots of planes in the sky now. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
¿No tienes un sol? ¿One sol?
Tal vez, tal vez.
¿De qué país eres amigo?
Inglaterra.
También Inglaterra.
Oh, no, en serio?
Sí.
Okay, so I'm here at the Nazca Lines, and I'm going to be walking up this huge viewpoint to look out upon them. I'm now on top of the viewpoint, and this is the back side view, the sunny side. And just over here you can see some lines. The main three are on the other side. Here you can see a toad on the left, a tree in the middle, and a lizard on the right hand side, all representing the need for water and a sign of fertility. There's the lizard, there's the tree, there's the toad. And I didn't realise this whole long one here cutting across the road is the lizard. So the road actually cuts the lizard in half. There are more than 1,500 geoglyphs known in Nazca at the moment, extending around a period, or an area I should say, of 500 square kilometers. And the shapes and figures can be up to 1.9 kilometers long. And the lines themselves, the straight Nazca lines, can be up to 10 kilometers long. They were supposed to have been made in the period between 800 BC and 650 AC by the Nazca people, who were the people who came before the Incas. And only recently, in October 2020, a cat drawing appeared on a slope. Well, it didn't appear, it had always been there, but it was noticed for the first time. And many animals that have been carved out in the desert here are animals that can't survive in the desert. They're sort of like jungle animals, like this frog here behind me, hypothesizing the need for the Nazca people to ask the gods for water in this area. Before the modern consideration of these Nazca lines as relating to water and fertility, people thought that it was to do with irrigation systems and places of worship. And archaeologists believe that to create these, they took off the upper layer of rocks from the desert to unveil the lighter shaded sand below, and they used sticks and ropes to outline the outer markings of the geoglyphs. I'm now walking back down the tower, and I'm going to be walking somewhere in that direction, just there. There should be a little hill just above my finger there, where there's another geoglyph. Hopefully I can get the bus back from that area. Here is a lower down look at the lizard. I can't even see it, I can just see its hand there. And it stretches across this road to the other side. Now apparently because of the lack of rain and wind, these stay so well preserved, but to me it's quite windy here today, and I'm surprised that they've lasted this long. I'm walking 1.8 kilometers against the oncoming traffic, so at least I can see if someone crashes into me. So I've walked what feels like approximately 30 minutes to the natural viewpoint, and I get to see this gato cat. Now, apparently this was only discovered in 2019. I think I mentioned 2020 earlier. Not sure the reason behind that. Maybe it was uncovered underneath this hill. Maybe there was a layer on top of it at the time. And the cost to enter this natural mirador viewpoint was 2 soles, because I showed in my student card. 2 soles is around 40 pence. This cat is approximately 37 meters wide and 16 meters high. I'm going to go walk over because there's a little path over there that I'm allowed to walk through and look around. And the standard price is 3 soles, by the way, so that's only 60p, so only 20 pence more. These are the views over the first hill. You can see look how long this line is here. Can you see that line? Starting here and stretching out into the desert. That is one of the Nazca Lines that don't form an animal or some other shape. And you can see some more in this direction, heading far into the distance. And here are the famous Nazca Lines in Peru. So if you're deciding whether to walk half an hour in blistering heat in the Nazca Desert towards this natural viewpoint from the tower, which you may just be able to see over there, I'd probably recommend it. It's only half an hour. You can earn that back at some other point in your life, and it's only maximum of 60 pence to enter, and plus you get to see the cat. Having said that, you can see the cat from the public area without entering slightly, but you can get up close, and then you can see also all of these Nazca Lines in a sort of panoramic view as well. That is how you come here. Now I've just got to try and get back to Nazca. Maybe I'll hitchhike, or maybe there'll be a bus. Let's have a look. Well, that's a shame. I'm too late for this one by around 2 minutes. Let's hope they come reasonably often. But before I leave, let's talk about the ancient alien theory. Proposed by Erich von Däniken is that the aliens used these areas here to land their spaceships. And whilst they were here, they passed on their knowledge to the Nazca people. And another alien theory is that the shapes were made by the aliens themselves to help steer their spaceships and use them as landing pads. So I'm going to say adios, gato, and walk to the main road behind me. Okay, so this is the place I'm going to... I was about to say, before my phone fell off this post, that this is the place that I'm waiting for the bus. And yeah, I'll tell you how long it takes. Ooh, this could get tasty. Oh, he's just overtaken before a large collision. Took around 5 minutes. Just like that, I am back in Nazca. So I'm back at my hostel now. I started off the video saying I'm hoping to pay no more than £3 British. I ended up paying 6 soles for the viewpoint, 2 for the natural viewpoint, and 5 each way for the transport. That is 18 soles, which is over my anticipation. That's around £3.60.